Mr. and Mrs. McKay, chugging along in their old auto, were headed down the road when there was a sudden disturbance of the water out in the lake. Mrs. McKay saw it first. She touched her husband's arm and said, "John, look! There's something in the lake! What is it?" McKay couldn't really hear her, not over the noisy racket of the auto engine. But he glanced in the direction of her pointing arm and saw the roiling water for himself. He quickly yanked his hand brake, squealing the little car to a halt, and watched, wondering what it could be. What he and his wife saw stunned them both almost beyond words. There, out in the lake, rising above the flat, calm surface, water cascading from its back, and churning into a lake so dark with tints of peat that it looked like acres of black glass, was Nessie, an unknown creature which looked at first like only an enormous black hump and a patch of foam. What on earth was it? Some kind of practical joke? Had the road crews left something behind? Something which floated out there to surprise and baffle the early users of the road? But no. As they sat in the car and watched the creature continue to rise up until the McKays could see that it appeared to be some kind of prehistoric reptile, over 60 feet long. Body like a whale, long neck, small head. "Oh, John, what is it?" Mrs. McKay asked again. Her husband shook his head, too shaken to speak. She urged him to drive on, but he could only sit there and stare at it, writhing out in the water, and stayed on the surface for almost a full minute before it seemed to become aware of their presence. Then it quickly dived out of sight.